Hey, what's green and fuzzy, and if it fell out of a tree, it would kill you? Pool table. Well, now that we're done dipping our toe into the commentary, it looks like that's something I'm ready to dive into. Alright, today I'm going to tell you about my 9th grade April Fool's prank. So once upon a time, before Jojo was old enough to even manage his own finances, he thought of a great idea for an April Fool's prank. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I had this idea for like a very long time. I'm pretty sure I had it since before I got into high school. I remember thinking about it way before any of this happened. Basically, the plan is to put out of order signs on all the bathrooms and watch everyone piss themselves. It sounds simple, but it was actually more complicated than that, especially at the school I went to back in Texas. Like, you had your IDs you had to wear all the time. If you aren't in your class on time, they lock the door so you can't just slip in. And at lunch, everyone was locked in the lunchroom and the doors were all guarded so you couldn't like leave. So I had the plan all set up, you know. They just wrote the out of order signs on pieces of paper and taped it to the door. I didn't have to do anything, no fancy printing or nothing. So I started my day off by making a bunch of out of order signs by hand, you know, just something that looks legit, just, you know, scribble on a piece of paper. Got me a little scotch tape and I went on my way. Before school starts, everyone's just chilling in the lunchroom, eating breakfast or whatever, or playing in the tech room, playing CS Source. During that time, I just hung up my first, you know, out of order signs for the day. Bam, threw them all up. So it's like the best time to do it because you don't have to worry about having a hall pass or anything. So I just ran around the school, put them all up. Bam. I slapped those things on like every bathroom in the freaking school, alright? The English hallway, bam. The science hallway, bam. Commons downstairs, commons upstairs, bam, bam. That hallway that no one knows has a bathroom at the end that I use for my secret poop spot, bam. Wave 1 was complete. My first period was gym, so I kind of didn't really like to hear or see anything about it because it's like a workout just to get to the gym. It's so freaking far from everything else. But second period was my AP Human Geography, and so I pop in there and I, you know, start blabbing to my friends about it, like, haha, look what I'm doing. Then I decided to go to the bathroom and take a look, you know, see if any of the signs got taken down. Yes, they got taken down. A lot of them got taken down. Most of them were gone. I'm like, what the heck? That was fast. I didn't expect the admins to react that quickly. So, you know, I go to work. I get my signs out of my bag and I start putting them up. I'm almost out of signs at this point. I don't think I had enough to cover all the bathrooms again, but most of them I got. Slapping them back up, left, right, you know. Then, as I was headed back to class, I heard a freaking call out from a teacher. Hey, you, stop, get over here. And at first I was like scared. I'm like, oh crap, I've been caught already. It's not even third period. I'm already busted. But then I saw the student she was actually talking to. Started telling him, oh, yeah, the wrong color hall pass. Why are you in this hallway? Because like all the hallways, they had different colors, like the different sections of the school, so people didn't just wander around when they go to the bathroom. And then the girl with the hall pass chimes back, well, the one over there says it's out of order. And I just freaking dipped. I left. I got out of there. I went back to class and started laughing about it. It was pretty funny. I won't lie, it was freaking great seeing someone affected by it, you know, because it's chaotic neutral is what I'd call this. I wasn't actually hurting anyone or anything. It was just a good old time, you know, having fun. I started to see people notice around like fourth period is my tech class, and they were, you know, tell me like, oh yeah, I saw those when I tell them about it. But you know, no real harm was done. It was just like a good meme. Just knowing I was inconveniencing so many people, it felt right inside, you know. So everything was going hunky dory. Multiple times they'd take them down. I just put them back up, you know. Fourth period was another time I put more back up because they started getting taken down again. And I didn't have a clean opening to put them up again until 7th period, which was French, where we had a substitute that day, it turned out. So I thought, yeah, this is a perfect time to go in there and go, you know, check on them, put them back up, that kind of stuff. Substitute didn't really care. She didn't close the door either, so bam, problem solved. So I get all my signs together. I've already explained to all my buds in the class, like, hey, yo, this is what I've been doing, you know, it's a good meme. And, you know, I'd write my signs up, put some tape on them, head back out, you know, just avoiding the admins in the hallway as I've been doing all day, you know, it's not too difficult. Peek around a corner and then go if you don't see anyone. Easy. Go and start slapping them back up. Bam, 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 bam. Made enough to get most of the bathrooms again. Good meme. Then I head back to class and I start laughing and chatting with my buds about it. And then I made a dumb decision. I decided, you know what? I need to get one more out of order sign and I'll just put it on the balcony up in the commons. And then that'll just, you know, that'll seal the deal. So I grabbed a marker and I drew up the last one, you know, made it a little bolder so it was easier to see. Grab a piece of tape, you know, the whole bit. And as I walked to the door, paper in both hands, Miss Johnson walks into the room holding my stack of out of order signs in her hand. hand. I was freaking terrified. I just remember my heart stopping as I looked up at her. She was tall. She was like 6'2" at the least. She was freaking tall. I just like looked up at her and I knew my face was gonna give it away, but the thing is, she wasn't even looking at me. She was like right next to me. She wasn't even looking at me. She was just looking in the classroom. For all she knew, I was just another hoodlum in the room, you know? And so like I try to beeline that crap right for the trash can. I try to yeet that hoe before she noticed, but nope. She must have seen my face and like the blood drain from it. And as I threw it away, I tried to act all smooth about it, but she stopped me. She's like, "What you got there? What you got there? Pull it back out." And she made me pull it out of the trash, and I was literally caught red-handed. My buddies noticed by this point. They were kind of laughing about it, but I was freaking terrified. So then she like takes me out into the hallway and starts talking to me about like, you know, what were you thinking? Why would you do this? I remember like the word she said was like, "What do you have to say for yourself?" And I just like shrugged my shoulders and was like, "April Fools." And she was not having it. She was not on board. She didn't get the memo. It wasn't a good day. I thought it was over. I thought it was done for. I was dead. I was toast. So she starts walking me off, and first I think we're just gonna head to the office, but nah, she takes me down to the lunchroom, which is where all the admins hang out. And the other 3 admins, they're all dudes, big old buff dudes. They look pretty scary too, pretty intimidating. And she brings me over to them and, you know, just explains to them what I did. And they're just sitting there like stone-faced listening to her as she tells them what happened. And I'm just thinking, I am so screwed. I am done for. I'm at least gonna get suspended. So as she finished the story, the guys like just look at her and look at me, and they break out into laughter. They just thought it was freaking hilarious. They thought it was great. And I was so relieved. I'm like, holy crap, I don't think I'm going to die today. Yeah, they thought it was freaking hilarious. I bet they had a good laugh about it afterwards too, but like they basically just told me like, don't do that again. Holy crap, I almost died. Yeah, that's the story of how I got caught. April Fool's pranking the schools. It was a good meme until I done goofed at the end. But yeah, it went pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, in terms of execution, I'd probably call it a 6 out of 10 at the least. Well, that's all for today, boys. If you liked it, you know, if you liked the story, just drop a like. Give me more comments. I like comments. I like reading comments. Give me more ideas of what you want. I'm thinking about making a Doom video, so, you know, look out for that. I just beat Doom, and it's pretty good. Alright, this closet's getting hot again. I'm getting out of here. Peace.